happier than when I see Shameless Snacks in my show. I'm serious. My obsession with these
quite the rage.
is real. And I'm not alone, considering this is customer top rated with well over 150 5-star reviews that you can check out for yourself on QVC.com. No auto delivery. So if you love gummy candy and fruity candy like I do, I would take this over chocolate 99.9% of the time.
So good.
But I could also sit there and I could house an entire like 2-pound bag of gummies by myself.
You and me both.
So if you want a little portion control, if you want gummies that are chock full of fiber, that are very, very low in sugar and calorie, gluten-free, vegan, and keto-friendly, Shameless is where it's at. But not only that, they taste so good.
So good.
$36, a $12 easy pay. It is M133033, and Sergio always brings some in for me to eat.
Oh yeah, to have one right there.
I'll be right here, don't
Listen,
you worry.
there's a reason that these have taken like the QVC world by storm. That's because they're delicious candies, right? And we're going to talk about how delicious they are. But I think what everybody falls in love with is the numbers. I like to say we win on taste, we win on texture, we win on the numbers. 3 grams of sugar in an entire bag, you guys. Full of plant-based fiber, and then those flavor profiles that you all go crazy for. I'm gonna walk you through the flavors right here because it's truly about every single one of these flavors. What's up watermelon? If that tropical kind of fruity flavor profile is your thing, this one is gonna be for you. I like to think that this is everyone's favorite, the OMG peach. You want to talk about a bushel of summertime peaches? David says it tastes of summertime, 100%, right? My personal favorite, the green apple blast. I love things kind of tart green apple. And then the red raspberry and blue raspberry sour scout, that's kind of the combo between that sweet and soury kind of thing. None of these stick to your teeth. It's got that beautiful bite, and again, 3 grams of sugar in the entire bag, full of plant-based fiber, so you're gonna feel satiated. This is like one of those candies that good for you without tasting like it's good for you. And that's because of where this was born. Giancarlo Maniaci lost over 100 pounds. He's the creator when he was a kid. And he said, I go home, the snack monster comes out, and I feel like I just got to go into my cupboard, grab a bag, rip it open, and I just have to go crazy on it. I want to create something where you can eat the whole bag and be shameless about doing so. And that's where this was born, and that's why everybody is loving it, right? There's
no sacrifice of flavor, of fruitiness, of texture. Because I am like a stickler for texture when it comes to my gummies.
You and me both.
Like I'm obsessed with gummies. I really, really am. I think they're so delicious. I could snack on them all day.
This is the candies.
But this is so good. The texture is wonderful. It doesn't stick to your teeth either, but it gives you like this really good chew that's so satisfying.
So small, right? But packed with so much flavor. Like
juicy.
You're gonna bite into this little What's Up watermelon, and you're gonna get that rush of tropical juices and all those different flavor profiles. Again, the flavor is what these are all about, but when you look at the bag and you realize I ate the whole bag, I just had 3 grams of sugar, and I have a bunch of plant-based fiber in my body. Like, you're gonna feel good about yourself, but you're gonna feel like you ate it. I would take this candy over, you know, you go to the grocery store and there's the candy aisle. It just goes on forever. Right before you leave, there's candy right there. I would grab a bag of Shameless candy over any of those candies that 100%. You see, right? Like,
I do not say that lightly either.
Right, I know.
I do not say that lightly when it comes to gummies. Something of a connoisseur, if you will. And so when the first time you came on with me with these, I was like, all right, let's see what you got, Shameless gummies. And I was like,
put me to the test.
I hoard them. I take them. I put them in my dressing room every single time.
I love it.
And when I stash them in drawers, in my dressing room, in my bedroom. The other day I went into my bedside table to grab something, and there was a bag just waiting for me. It was like a little Christmas present I left for myself.
100%. I love the fact that you said that, because you know what? And thank you to my wife who helped me set this up right here. But like, we put a bag of these in my kids' lunches every single time we send them to lunch. You know, sometimes there's a picnic at my daughter's school today. We're sending her with a handful of these to kind of hand out to her friends at the picnic. You know, you can take these anywhere, and you know, you're hanging out, maybe you're watching a little bit of Netflix, whatever you're doing. It's the snack, that candy snack that I think you're just gonna, like you said, keep going for. I keep one of these in my gym bag. I go to the gym, I work out. This is what's waiting for me when I get out of the gym. Just because it's like, it's satisfying. I feel like I worked hard, I'm eating that candy, but I'm only getting 3 grams of sugar, and I'm getting all that plant-based fiber. You know, my dad, who has some sugar issues, when we take this to my parents' house, you know, and the kids come over, my dad opens this up and he eats this with the kids, his grandkids, and he doesn't kind of like have to worry about his sugar.
Right.
He's only getting 3 grams of sugar in the entire bag. So even my dad, who has sugar issues, he gets after these because of how little sugar there is in the entire bag, right?
Yeah. It's 70 calories for the entire bag.
Yeah.
And the bags are generous. Let me just let you know that.
And 10 of
Also,
them.
if you're following a keto diet, check. Gluten-free, check. So if the kids are having this in their lunchbox and you do take it to camp, even this is so good for camp.
It's the
summer camp.
Totally.
And some kids might be gluten-free, some might not be. They can share and share alike.
For sure. Yeah, and you get every single one of the flavors. So if you've seen us present these sometimes, right? You're getting the What's Up watermelon.
There's a variety pack. You get everything.
Every one of these flavors we're going over is in every single one of these little bags, right? And you're getting 10 of them. The What's Up watermelon, the OMG peach, that taste of summertime, green apple blast, my personal favorite, that bushel of green apples, the red raspberry and blue raspberry sour scout. No, it's bluish green, but that kind of combination between sweet and sour. You get all of these flavors, right? By the way, 70 calories in every bag. You guys, for a person that kind of watches, like, you know, what I eat and, you know, not like really focused on, but I pay attention to what I eat.
Moderation.
I'm like, how many calories? Yeah, moderation. You don't have to pay attention.
You don't.
Eat the whole bag and just don't, you didn't get a lot of calories and you definitely did not get a lot of sugar. And that's why everybody loves these.
And you didn't have a lot of shame. You are, in fact, are shameless.
100%
100% shameless. Guilt-free, but satisfied at the end. And they're like bright and they're juicy. You could close your eyes and pop one in your mouth and know exactly what flavor it is because that's how like juicy and fruit forward that they are.
Yeah.
Customer top rated, but there is no auto delivery. I've seen these and different iterations of Shameless snacks. I've seen them sell out many a time. And since there's no auto delivery, you have to go ahead and pick this up. It's $3 and change a bag. The bags are generous.
Yeah.
And it's customer top rated. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Over 155-star reviews. If you check that out on QVC.com, it's M133033. If you're a camper, toss it in your backpack, right? If you're a hiker, toss it in your backpack. Keep it in your gym bag, to Sergio's idea. Keep it in your like desk drawer at the office. Send the kids off to summer camp with this. They will be thrilled,
readily
and you
available.
feel better about what you're putting in their bodies as well.
You want to keep these readily available. When we we reel this off, like over here at QVC, everybody's kind of waiting for us to kind of take our little sample table off because everybody gets after these, you know, and everybody just kind of trying to grab a bag. That's because at the end of the day, this is delicious candy. And when you take a look at the numbers, you're gonna feel good about yourself, shameless about eating it.
I'm gonna say my favorite flavor, and it's hard to choose. It could change on any different day. Today it's the What's Up watermelon.
Oh man, you know what?
It's really good.
Here's a little inside tip.
Good. Tell me.
Get the green apple blast and the OMG peach and just throw them in your mouth together. That little combo right there. It's a little.
I'll do it, and also take these bags with me. 133033. You're getting.
She just took bags with her.
I